friends. I genuinely never thought this day would come, and it would seem the Sojaboy and Kim relationship is finally going to get interesting. And guys, I genuinely had thought that somewhere Sojaboy must have had a brother who's a gazillionaire and going out with a supermodel, because it would seem that thus far Sojaboy is continually taking one for the team. But finally, thank you Jesus, my prayers have all been answered. Up pops Zara, the love of Sojaboy's life. And so before I break down my thoughts on the whole Zara relationship and what this means for Kim, I'm going to quickly recap the last couple of weeks' action. But just before I do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so, thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. I really do appreciate that, and I love to read your comments, and I respond to as many as I can, so please do keep them coming. And also smash the like button if you enjoy the content, it helps with my algorithm. And so without further ado, I give you Sojaboy and Kim. And so Sojaboy's laying on the beach, and he decides to have a chat with his friends, Badmus and Slam T, and he regales them with the awful story of how Kim swilled him with her drink. Badmus thinks that Kim's an abomination. He can scarcely believe his ears when he hears how she's behaved. And guys, if the disrespect wasn't enough, Badmus is looking at the bigger picture, and it's not looking rosy. And guys, he has got a few important points to make, and he wastes no time in telling production. This time, she swilled him with a glass of water. What could it be next time? Oh, Badmus, the possibilities are endless. Think of a beverage, any beverage you like. But that's not all, he's got more. What would have happened if somebody had been around with a camera phone and recorded the incident and put it up on social media? Okay. Badmus, who is it you're talking to now? It's a producer, isn't it? Where's the producer from? He's from TLC. What programme are you appearing on? The worldwide smash hit #1 show, 90 Day Fiancé. Am I beginning to make my point yet? I think you'll find that people saw. Sojaboy, I feel very sorry for you that you're asking for advice off these two clowns when this is the level of their intellect. No wonder your career's going as it is. But whilst these clowns are chatting, meanwhile, Kim is busy packing for the 3rd day in a row. Guys, whenever we see Kim, she's busy packing, folding and refolding her t-shirts. And I just think, how much stuff does she have? I wouldn't mind, but she always looks like crap. She looks as if she purchases most of her clothes from a Filipino market stall. Even when she's dressed up to go out, she looks as if she's just popping down to Walmart for gravy sauce. So why does she have 3 suitcases? It really is quite the puzzle. But then suddenly she gets a text from Sojaboy. And she says to production, oh my god, it's Sojaboy, what shall I say? And she said, I do really want to meet him. And he tells her that he wants to see her right now. And she said, I want him to prove his love. And this is his last chance. And then she turned all giggly and girly and coquettish. And she said, I wasn't expecting this at all. Expecting what, Kim? A text. You weren't expecting him to text you or contact you in any way in between now and your imaginary early flight. Interesting. So she gets ready. And she trundles down to the beach. And so on the way down she tells us, I have no idea what to expect. But the truth be told, she's looking actually quite nice today. She has on sparkly earrings, a sparkly top and sparkly shoes. It would seem she does have a makeup bag after all. And she's painted her nails. And ladies and gentlemen, I think what we're witnessing here is premium Kim. I think this is the best that Kim will ever look. Let's hope it's enough for Sojaboy. And so when she reaches the beach, there's a table and chairs, and it looks like everything's set up for a lovely romantic meal. But then next, instead of professing his love for Kimberly, Sojaboy decides to demonstrate to the whole of the world that he can neither sing, nor songwrite, nor perform. And he ambles along the beach, reading lyrics off his phone, singing and grinning like a village idiot. Guys, he sounded worse than a 5-year-old performing in his first school play. Oh, Sojaboy, who told you this was a good idea? And as you guys know, I usually give my criticisms dressed up as witticisms. But today I've just got to give it you straight. Sojaboy is talentless. He really is rubbish. Entirely without merit. Sojaboy wouldn't even make it through the first round of X Factor. Him, Slam T and Badness literally are a Bermuda Triangle of idiocy. Guys, this whole performance should never have been for public consumption. It really shouldn't. And so after Sojaboy finished embarrassing himself, Lisa said, this does prove that you love me. But you know, we still have a lot of problems to fix and a lot of work to do. Oh, Kimberly, Soulja Boy's got to work on his singing and dancing and performing and craft. He hasn't got time to work on your crappy relationship. I think a lifetime's worth of work wouldn't bring Soulja Boy to even the level of Tariq. And then she said to production, the fact that he performed a private concert for me proves how much he loves me. And then she said, what is my life right now? It's crazy. Kim, like I said in an earlier video, it's delusional. That's what you are, delusional. This was not a private performance. It was neither private nor a performance. And then Soulja Boy invited Kim back to Nigeria to meet his mum. He said, last time someone met my mum, it was very bad. And she said, I know. Of course she knows. She's probably watched every episode of Soulja Boy and Lisa's season more times than I have. And she said, right, are we ready? Let's go back to the room. Oh dear, poor Soulja Boy. And once again, I feel sorry for Soulja Boy. Kim's leaving tomorrow, but she's on cloud 9 because she believes things are moving forward with Soulja Boy. And I suppose in a sense she's correct. The date for him giving her the old heave-ho is getting closer and closer. And so the next time we see this couple, it's the morning after and they're in bed. Kim remarks, Soulja Boy, you're always on your phone. Yes, Kim, he's just spent the night with you. He's on the phone to the Samaritans. They said, sorry, even with all our expertise, we can't help you, Soulja Boy. But seriously, guys, I have noticed this phone thing, and it's quite the problem. Now, as we all know, Soulja Boy's a real, oh, where's my hug, kind of Nigerian. But I think he goes a lot deeper than that. I genuinely wonder to myself, who is it you're texting? Who are you calling all the time? What are you doing all the time? Now, I guess some might say he's interacting with his fans worldwide. But after we've seen the shit performances that he put out last night, I don't believe he has that many fans. The truth be told, if he had that many fans, what's he doing knocking around with Kim? Guys, I genuinely believe he's finessing any number of women at any given time on the internet. I think he's putting out his little bait for new women. I think he's servicing accounts that he's had for years. I think he's getting gifts and money. That's what I think he's doing all the time. I'm going to come back to this a bit later after we talk about the whole Zara breakdown. Because certain things are just not adding up, or should I say, they're adding up very well. And 2 and 2 for once is making 4. And so they get up, get ready, and finally they go to the airport. Kim's only been threatening it for the last 5 days. Soulja Boy decides to go with her to check she's freaking gone. And so as they're leaving the hotel, they bump into Badmus and Slam T. And guys, this had me in stitches. They all stood there awkwardly and she said, bye. And they said, see you in Nigeria. And guys, they couldn't be ruder. As they're saying goodbye to her, they're looking at each other, they're looking around, as if to say, where's my escape? It's nowhere. She's standing in front of you. But they literally didn't even have enough respect for their friend to say goodbye to his so-called girlfriend. And as always happens with Kim, these big, glaring problems she never seems to notice. His manager and his assistant, who are incidentally his best friends, both hate the sight of you. Do you not consider that that might be a problem? But nevertheless, they get into the taxi and Kim promptly starts crying. Soulja Boy, on the other hand, is smiling, for it's a happy time for him. She's ruined his holiday. But he did hug her and kiss her in the back of the taxi and try to console her, and it does seem as if she's genuinely upset. But guys, the best was yet to come, because the producer, turned shit-stirrer extraordinaire, asked the couple, is there going to be a goodbye kiss on the lips? Oh, producer, you know the answer to this. You know it's causing trouble. And Kim turned her head to Soulja Boy, and she saw his hesitation, and so she said, yes, and he said, no, yes, no, yes. Oh dear, Kim, it's a no. And Soulja Boy explained, kissing on the lips is like a public announcement. I can't do that. There's so many things that I do for you, not because I want to, but just to make you happy. We know Soulja Boy, like kissing her, like having sex with her, like being seen in public with her. The list is quite literally endless. But Kim wasn't having any of it. She said, can we just go? And her face was like thunder. And Soulja Boy said, anything that doesn't favour you, you just show anger. That's because, Soulja Boy, she knows there's literally nothing stopping you from kissing her now, other than your own personal reluctance. And that's why she's upset. You're not just saying, I can't kiss you, you're saying, I won't. And therein lays the problem. And Kim tells production, even though I'm going home as Sojaboy's girlfriend, it hurts me a little that he won't kiss me in public. And she said, why? Is he ashamed of me? Yep, bingo, straight away, you got that right, in the affirmative. He's ashamed of you. That's exactly why. And then she goes on to say, sometimes he makes me feel insecure and I'm taking a massive risk that he won't hurt me when I get back to the US. But for what it's worth, I don't think that he will hurt her when she gets back to the US. It will happen on the 30-hour around the world poverty ticket flight home. He'll betray her during that period. And finally, Kim departs. And so the very following day, we catch up with Sojaboy. He looks bleary-eyed and hungover from the celebration of the night before. He says he thinks he might be in love with Kim, but he needs a little more clarity about another situation. He walks down to the beach with his iPhone, resplendent in his Sojaboy cubic zirconia necklace. He sits down and makes a FaceTime call, and guys, he's calling Zara. Oh my lord, Kim's not even home yet. He tells production, even though I've never met Zara, I really did love her, and she couldn't handle our relationship because of my celebrity. And guys, I've got to tell you, it was a really flirty conversation. Sojaboy let Zara know that he's in Tanzania to shoot the video for the song Zara. And she gave a little smile and chuckle, and he said, I really miss you, do you miss me? And she said, yes, I do. And they both agree that it's difficult going from talking 3 to 4 hours a day to nothing. And then he said, you're the first lady that sticks in my head all the time. And again, guys, they're flirting through the screen. I can physically see the chemistry between these two. And then he asked, how's your mum? How are your brothers? And guys, I've got to admit, they are very, very familiar and at ease with each other, and it's all a little bit close for comfort. And that's where we end things for this video. So what does the Ebird make from all of this? Well. Obviously, like we all knew, Sojaboy has never gotten Zara off his mind, and he wasted absolutely no time in calling her as soon as Kim went. Don't forget now, he's told Kim, you're my girlfriend, we are boyfriend and girlfriend. And guys, I do dread to think what Kim's going to say when she sees this on TV when she gets home and she realises that Sojaboy had his cubic zirconia Sojaboy chain on, which she paid an extra $45 to expedite the shipping so it could get there on his birthday. He's using that necklace to wow Zara. So I think it pretty much goes without saying, Zara fancies Sojaboy, Sojaboy fancies Zara. I think Kimberly's out of the picture now. These two are obviously going to pick back up where they left off, but what I think everything goes back to is the fact that Sojaboy is definitely a scammer. Kim said she would text him and message him all day and they'd spend hours on the phone every day. Zara has just said the same. He started talking to Kim and then 3 weeks later he started talking to Zara. So for the whole 4 months that he and Zara were talking, he was simultaneously having 3 or 4 hour conversations with Zara every day and also with Kim. When did the boy find time to practice his singing and dancing? No wonder his skills are as such. But definitely, they are not the only two. I think Sojaboy is talking to all manner of women worldwide. He's lying to all of them. None of them know about each other. And I think he's rinsing money out of as many of them as is humanly possible. But I do think Zara's the front runner. He looked at Zara like he looked at the PlayStation, pure, unadulterated love. But I've got a feeling he's in for a rude awakening, because he said that Zara couldn't trust him previously because of his career. What's Zara going to say when she sees the whole season of him and Kimberly unfurl on TV? What are her friends going to say when they say, oh, are you seeing Sojaboy again? You are. Do you know that he's been sleeping with Kim in Tanzania? It's going to look as janky as all hell. So I've got a feeling that Sojaboy's greed for being on television and being in the limelight is going to end up being his downfall, because I think Zara will not want to be with such a user. So guys, let me know what you think. Were you happy and relieved finally to see Zara and to hear from her? I can't wait till next week to find out what the rest of this conversation was. So please let me know your thoughts in comments down below and I'll get on with my next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. And make Ebird a very happy Ebird. Press that big red button. Thank you so much for listening. You've been listening to Ebird Online and I bid you good day.